We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. The Yanks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Mondesi has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And right into the shift. But this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Slow little grounder left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Jorge Lopez will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ.
And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Dan, Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Merrifield is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And he takes ball one. The numbers on the year, 272 with 19 homers and 47 RBIs. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Pops this one up. Franco is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball one. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike one. Swing, and he pops him up. O'Hearn has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In is Jorge Soler, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Torres brings it in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Digging in, Salvador Perez, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Soler gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard up the middle, scooped up, barehanded for one to Voit in time for the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Alex Gordon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, all right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First offering on its way. On the ground to third. There is Franco. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 24 home runs and 58 runs batted in. The 0-1. Soft liner to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth. Not shortstop.
So digging in now, Torres. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home. Hard on the ground toward short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Ready with the 1-1.
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set the 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Yanks strand a pair. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, number 66.
Standing in, Ryan O'Hearn. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Nicky.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Nicky Lopez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. This one's down to third. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. KC down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Out in front of it, strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So with 1 gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Gary.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Ball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Luke Voigt. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The batter, the shortstop, Rican Havok.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Hard ground ball to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 3 and the Royals nothing. Whit Merrifield next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Looking at his career totals, Mondesi is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Now the pitch. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Dozier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is under it, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Count now, a ball and a strike. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Mondesi brings it in. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out.
Center fielder, Aaron.
Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Pitch on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So now to the plate, Tyler Wade. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he's back standing. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Full count now. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And he popped him up. Dozier moving in on it. He can't get there as it falls in. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
First pitch of the at-bat. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Kyle Zimmer answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 22 on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
In there, and it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 9-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Perez is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 9-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. To short. And there's one away.
Now batter, center fielder, Aaron.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. Tyler Wade will be next. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now back, second baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So stepping in, Tyler Wade. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a throw over.
He's good.
Runners on first with 1 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners back. And the 2-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's wide, 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Squared that one up just a little late. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he fouls this one off. 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, that grounder got him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 9-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for count.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Catches the corner, got him looking.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope. That's inside.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Behind 0-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 9 and the Royals nothing. Kevin McCarthy comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
That's
Ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And into left field for a 1-out hit. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. So now to the plate, Miguel Andujar, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Drilled on the ground is short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found the hole. Period. The end.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Sinker, 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline. Another full count pitch home. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Into the box now, Tyler Wade. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First pitch on its way. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front 10-0. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
At the plate, Alex Gordon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Ground ball left side. Gloved by LeMahieu. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, Number 66.
Digging in now, Ryan O'Hearn, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Yankees 10 and the Royals 1. Trevor Rosenthal enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 40.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Dozier moving back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Rosenthal has his sign. Here's the 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Ready now, Adalberto Mondesi starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count.
at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Line drive to center field. Hicks is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next to the Royals.
A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. Hunter Dozier digging in now. He went down on strikes last time up. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 to Hunter Dozier. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Royals. The designated hitter.
Royals down to their final out, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Masahiro Tanaka earns his 6th winning decision in this one, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Jorge Lopez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
7 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.